I'm so excited to be here with you guys today because today I'm going to be talking about my self-care routine so that I stay motivated, get more done, and am able to accomplish more things. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kiara Solomon. This is the Mother Hustler Movement and you are watching Mother Hustler TV, and I am so excited to be here with you guys today because today I'm going to be talking about my self-care routine so that I stay motivated, get more done, and am able to accomplish more things. So if this is your first time tuning in, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're back again watching another video, thank you guys for coming back. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you get those notifications every single time I go live, okay? So today I'm going to be talking about basically my self-care routine for keeping myself balanced, keeping myself motivated, and getting more things done. For those of you who don't know me, I am a mompreneur, so I have a full-service digital marketing agency that I own called The Right Click Agency. I also have the Mother Hustler brand, and I am the mom to two boys, George and Josiah. Right now when I'm recording this video, they are 4 and 14 years old, but George is about to have a birthday, so he'll be 15 soon. Anyway, so I want to talk to you guys about the things that I do literally on a daily basis to make sure that I am not only feeling great, but that I'm looking great and that I am accomplishing all of the things that I want. And this is going to be the routine that I'm using to take care of myself so that I can get even more stuff done in 2022, right? We're at the beginning of the year, and so I like to use this time to really not just map out my goals, but map out what I'm going to do to be able to get there, what I'm going to do to be able to actually accomplish the things that I say that I want to do, right? So this routine is based on what I have learned from my past experiences. Like last year, I feel like was a really great year. I got a lot of amazing things done. I had a lot of great wins. And one of the things that I said to myself was that when I was consistent in this self-care routine, when I was consistent in doing these things, that's when I was able to accomplish more. That's when I felt, my best. And again, I was able to get more stuff done. So this is like me pulling in some of these things I've never done all the time, right? Some of these things I've tried to do, but I've not been able to do them consistently up until now. But again, we're setting our intentions at the beginning of the year to talk about, the things that we want to do to make sure that we are showing up as our best selves and really getting things done in 2022, accomplishing and checking off every single goal that I set for myself in 2022 and making sure that I show up as the person that I want to be. So my first item on my self-care routine for 2022 is daily prayer and meditation. Now, typically I do pray and meditate every day, but there are times when, I may be waking up late, rushing, going to bed late, not really giving it the time that I want to give it every single day. And I say every single day because I really do think that it's important to have some time that is set aside for you to talk to God, to talk to your higher self, right? Like really motivate yourself and set your intentions for the day. And it's also important to do that, like for a weekly basis. What do I want to accomplish this week, this month, this year, all of that stuff. But making sure that I set aside time and I use that time every single day to pray and meditate on the things that I'm doing, on the person that I am becoming, and making sure that I'm staying in alignment. So typically for me, I think that, you should have a time in the morning before you get started in your day that you're praying and meditating. One of the things that I like to do is in the middle of my day, kind of like after I have done all of my work, but before I come home and spend time with my children, right before I do that transition from leaving the office to going to go pick them up, I also like to take some time to just pause and meditate and reflect on my day so far, and to pray and to set my intention for the rest of the day. And then at night, of course, before I go to bed, I have a whole routine, and I'll probably, if you guys are interested in seeing a video on my morning routine, my midday reset routine, and my nighttime routines, just comment below and I will record a video. I probably would do that anyway, just letting you guys kind of get some insight into what my prayer and meditation routine looks like. But I try to do that at those set times. That's going to be my goal for 2022, to set aside that time each and every day to spend with myself and to spend with God, making sure that, again, I'm in alignment and I'm showing up as the person that I want to be. So that's my first item. I'm not going to call them tips, because these are really like all things that you need to be incorporating into your 2022 self-care routine if you want to get more stuff done. So that's number one. Number two is working out. So last year, or well, actually in 2019, I had a really bad injury. For those of you who don't know me, you might be new to the channel. I had a really bad injury. I broke my leg in 2 different places and fractured my ankle. It was so terrible. Okay. Prior to that, I was a runner. I like to run regularly, and I like to work out a couple times a week. So it has taken me some years actually to get back to being able to like go to the gym and run on the treadmill, or even do the elliptical on a regular basis. And I kind of have quit in the past, even though I wanted to get back on a workout, a regular exercise routine. So this year, I'm committed to going to the gym at least 3 times a week. I've had a membership at the local gym for a couple of months that I've not been consistent with. The holidays just passed. So I just want to get back to getting to the gym. For me, it's not just about looking good, even though I love that when you're in the gym, you are always looking amazing, right? You can tell who be in the gym. But I don't want to just do it for that. I'm getting older. I have children, and I want to make sure that I'm healthy and that I'm taking care of myself, because there are so many ailments and diseases and things that take people out of here way too soon. And as a single mom, I want to make sure that I'm around for as long as I possibly can be for my children. So working out regularly for me is also a part of me just making sure that I am doing everything that I can to be here for as long as possible, to live out the purpose that God created me for, and to be here for the people that I care about. And also, when I go to the gym, I feel like it helps me to just have some time to clarify my thoughts. A lot of times when I'm at the gym, I might be listening to an audio book or a podcast, some other informational piece of content that really helps to give me some new and fresh ideas about what I want to do in business and what I want to do in life. So it's a great time to like unplug. I try to be very, very intentional when I'm in the gym. So I only really like to be at the gym for about 45 minutes to an hour. When I do go, that means that I'm giving like a 30 to 45 minute workout that I typically plan before I go, okay? And then about 15 minutes afterwards to shower and to change into whatever I'm going to be doing next. So that's how I like to break my gym time up. But that's the second thing that I'm going to be making sure to be consistent about in 2022 is going to the gym at least 3 times a week. I say at least 3, but really my goal for me is 4 to 5 times a week, because I like to go at least once or twice with George, who's 14. And that's some time that I get to spend with my son. So that's number 2. Number 3 is eating healthy, okay? Now, again, this has more than just one purpose in my life, because when I'm eating healthy, again, I'm looking good, my skin is clear, you know what I'm saying? My hair is flourishing, like all of those things are happening, so that's super beneficial. But also, when I'm eating healthy, I feel good, I'm not feeling sluggish, I'm not feeling tired, I'm not feeling like, oh my gosh, I gotta get some extra hours of sleep, or even I'm gaining weight, whatever it is. So eating healthy is about just maintaining my overall energy levels and making sure that I'm taking care of my body and my temple. But the other thing for me, guys, with eating healthy is it makes me plan out my meals. And because I'm a busy mompreneur, I often have a lot of different things going on, a lot of different places that I have to be in one day. I might, have a meeting, have to be at the office, might be working late, and I don't like to have to stop and think about what I'm going to feed myself or feed my kids. And I hate eating out all the time. I actually really like cooking for my family. So it's another hobby of mine, another way to unplug and disconnect. So I like to create meal plans by the week and actually prep all of the meals that my family and I eat. And it keeps me on target in terms of, again, my eating goals, my lifestyle goals, but it also keeps me on target with all of the different things that I have going on, so that I'm not sitting at the office at 3 o'clock like, oh my gosh, I didn't have lunch and now I'm starving, and so I'm gonna scarf down 3 slices of pizza, because I will. Okay, definitely will. So eating healthy and planning my meals each and every week so that me and my family, again, it's about my kids too, because I want them to eat healthy. They're growing young men. Trust me, they eat a lot. So I got to make sure I am creating meals that are filling and not like letting them pile up on junk food. And I mean, I'm a human, right? So sometimes we're going to want to eat that junk food. Even creating spaces in my meal plan for that, so that I don't feel like I'm depriving myself, is all a part of my meal plan. And I'm definitely going to be recording videos for the channel to show you guys some of my meal prep routine, because it definitely is a routine and it definitely takes a lot of intention to plan out the meals for 3 people every single week. Okay, so that's number 3. My number 4 thing that I'm going to be doing on my self-care routine for 2022, you guys, is daily journaling and scripting. So in another video, I'm definitely going to come back and talk about scripting and the art of scripting. But again, this is just to my time that I spend with myself and making sure that I am staying in alignment with my goals and staying in alignment with the person that I want to show up as. So when I journal, it's more so about goal setting. It's more so from a positive manifestation perspective. And again, that's why I want to talk a little bit about my journaling techniques in another video to break all of this stuff down for you guys. But really what I do on a daily and nightly basis is I list out all of the things that I'm grateful for. You should definitely be spending time doing that every single day, okay? Gratitude is the best way to attract more positivity, more of those amazing things that you love into your life. So the more time you spend enjoying and being grateful for the things that you already have, the more things that God and the universe will bless you with, okay? But also making sure that I am writing down. So I actually do 3 things. I do gratitude, I do my done list, so all of the things that I did throughout the day, all of the things that I accomplished. And some days, I have really productive days, but some days it might just be I wasn't feeling good, so I fed the kids and I was able to get up and make the bed or do the dishes or something like that, because every day is not a perfect day. But every day I want to remind myself that even if it's just showing up for my children, that I do something every single day and that thing matters. So every day it's gratitude. I try to write out at least 10 things. Sometimes it's very easy to write out a bunch of stuff, and then if I feel like it's hard, it's difficult for me to write out 10 things, then I'm definitely going to push myself to write out even more, because we always have something to be grateful for, okay? So writing out your gratitude, writing out your done list, and then the third thing that I do is write out my goals for the next day and the things that I want to accomplish or the things that I'm actively working on. And I try not to overwhelm myself with that, but again, that's just about reminding myself what the focus is and what the intention is. So if you are not incorporating that already into your practice, make sure that you start doing that like literally today. I can almost guarantee you that if you commit to doing that for 30 days, you're going to see a transformation in your life, and not just the way that you see life, but also again in the experiences that you have, because gratitude is literally one of the best ways to attract more success and more abundance into your life. Okay. So my next tip is, and this is super, super important, you guys, this should be the foundation of every single other thing that you do on a day-to-day basis. And it took me a long time to understand how important that is, but the sooner you grasp this concept and start doing this, the better your life is going to be. Like, the sooner your life is going to be so much better, okay? And that is putting your happiness first, okay? Now, yes, I said it, okay? You are the most important person in your life, and you cannot take care of anybody else. You can't take care of your children. You can't take care of your loved ones. You can't take care of your family and friends, your spouse, your husband. You can't take care of anybody else if you are not okay. And so you need to make your happiness a priority in 2022 and every year after that, okay? For the rest of your life, you need to put yourself first. You need to do things that make you happy, and you need to make sure that you are doing something that makes you happy every single day, okay? Every single day, you guys. I saw a post the other day that said we need to normalize taking care of ourselves every day and not just on the weekends. And as a mompreneur, especially, I know that it is very easy to get into this cycle of, oh, I get one day a month where I get me time, right? Once a week, I get to go do something that's good for me. No, I want you to change that, okay? And every single day, I want you to find a way to do something that makes you happy, even if it's only 30 minutes out of the day. And you need to decide what that is for you, right? It can be a variety of different things. It can be reading a book. It can be going for a walk. For me, it is creating this routine where I carve time out for myself to do all of these things every single day. So every single day I get 30 minutes of meditation in the morning, not just on Saturdays. Every single day, or 3 times out of the week, I get exercise for an hour a day, not just on Saturdays, right? And so creating time and space for me to prioritize myself, the things that I like, the things that make me happy, so that I don't feel bad or resentful about having to do that all the time for the people around me. Especially for me, because I feel like I have to give in so many different areas as a business owner. You know, we're a service-based business, so we're always giving to our clients. I'm always giving to my children. I'm always trying to give to my team. And then, you know, just the other people in your life, your friends, your loved ones, right? So sometimes it can feel like you as a woman are always pouring into other people. And since that's a part of who you are, you have to take time to replenish that. You have to take time to pour into yourself. You have to take time to make sure that you are a priority, because again, you are the most important person in your life. You are the most important person in your life, okay? And I really want you to understand that in 2022, okay? So hopefully this video has been helpful for you guys. I have one more tip before we go, but before I give you that tip, I want to ask you, if you've watched this far and you haven't already done so, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel so that you can be notified when I upload new content to the channel, right? Because I'm going to be here giving you guys some tips and advice on being a mompreneur and how to do that, how you can accomplish your goals, and do so much more. So I have so much amazing content that I want to share here, and I definitely want to share it with you, okay? So now my final tip is something that is really, really important for you guys to take away, right? Because you're going to make these routines, you're going to come up with all of the things that you want to do and how you're going to get them done, right? You're going to set your goals for 2022, and then hopefully you'll come up with a plan for execution. But what I want you guys to understand is that after you do all of that, you still still have to do the work. So the last item on my list of self-care for 2022, my self-care 2022 routine, is taking action every single day on one of my goals. Now, in a lot of instances, a lot of areas of my life, that's really easy for me, right? I run a business, so I kind of have to get up every day and do something that's going to make the business money. But there are some things that have been a passion of mine or a desire of mine that I have kind of put on the back burner for a long time, and starting January 2022, I'm committing to taking action on those things every single day. And that's another way that I'm pouring into myself and I'm loving on myself in 2022, because when I think about my children, right, if George wasn't doing his homework every day, I definitely would be disciplining him and making sure that he was taking the time to do his work every single day. Right? So I also have to love myself enough and care about my dreams, goals, and desires enough to discipline myself to do the things that I have been putting off doing. And I want to challenge you in 2022 to do the same thing for yourself. And, that might happen in a couple different ways. Like, if you have been struggling to go to the gym, you might want to get you a coach, a fitness coach, or you might want to sign up for a community and start going to classes or something like that. Whatever it is that you have been struggling to execute or implement in your life, figure it out and figure out what you need to get it done. Because one of the things that my mentor always says to me is that if you could do it by yourself, you would have already done it by now. And it definitely is a gut check about why I am not getting the help I need to take my life and take my business to the next level. So these are the 6 items, the 6 tips, I guess, for my self-care routine for 2022, how I'm going to get more things done, how I'm going to stay motivated, how I have kept myself motivated up until this point to accomplish all of the things that I've gotten done. And hopefully this was helpful to you. If you need more tips or advice on how to become a mother hustler and to build your own business, make sure that you click the link in my description box below so that you can follow me on social media as well as connect with us on other platforms. Okay, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you all soon. Bye.